Welcome back to the Overboard DM. My name's Cujo and I go overboard on everything Dungeons and Dragons. And today I'm going to be going over Encounter 9, Smuggler's Cove from Dwarven Forge. This is going to be my breakdown and review. I'm going to go through some of the pieces. If you've seen all my other videos, I go through all the pieces to show you what you get. Maybe even try to throw something else together if possible. But really just give you my feelings on the kit and if you should buy it. If not, is it worth your money? An investment, and Dwarven Forge is an investment. So in my reviews, I don't really go over prices. The best price is going to be buying it directly from Dwarven Forge. I don't really mention this a lot in my videos, but eBay is a stay away. Don't buy it on eBay. There's just nothing but scalpers and people trying to make money off of it. And I hate them because they actually buy stuff off Dwarven Forge and then they just mark it up. And Dwarven Forge holds its value. You can always get your money back. I've got kits from the 90s that I bought that are still very valuable. So it's a good investment. And without further ado, let's get into this breakdown. All right, in the Smuggler's Cove, you get some really cool pieces that you're really going to want for your add-ons. For your water scenes, you're going to get 3 train trays. One's a 12 by 12. You got like a looks like a 4 by 6, and then a 6 by 6 over here. So it gives you a lot of water. But when you're building this out, it's going to be very particular when they only use a few pieces. When you're trying to recreate something, they need to be exactly where whoever designed it, in this case Dwarven Forge, designed the layout. They need to be specifically right where they're located, or else it's not going to look right. The water's not going to be in the right spots. So that's another thing with these kits. This is Encounter 9. I think this is the last of the small encounters. The small encounters are really kind of add-ons. You can do some more stuff with it. It's going to build a similar build to whatever it is. Like, this is a little cove. You're going to get a lot of freestanding walls, as we'll go through. You're going to get some flooring, some banks, a cool set piece there, some cool docks that I'll show you and we'll get into. It's a really cool add-on. If you got multiples, it just make it that much bigger. If you already have some other water effect terrain, this is going to be able to add on to that. But you're not going to make dungeons out of it. You're not going to make some big caverns out of it. There's hardly any floor pieces. This is primarily a water scene. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's break it down. Let's take off some of the miniatures. I've got some decorative miniatures here. This doesn't come with the kit. My personal Lokatha that I made myself, I had to fit him in here. It's a water scene, right? So you got to put him in there. And I put a couple water type creatures that you may run into in an encounter like this. And you never know if the big bad might be a unicorn. An evil unicorn, right? All right, this miniature here does come with the kit. It's from Dwarven Forge. It's kind of like a ratling type character, which is really weird because D&D, I think they only have like were-rats. They don't really have like rat people, I think. Pretty sure. And then, you got to put in a nice baby dragon turtle. It's coming swimming down your channel there to wreck the miniatures. That's also 3D printed. It's not Dwarven Forge. Okay, so let's start breaking in. You get some, like I said, some freestanding walls. They are magnetized. Almost everything is magnetized here. You can buy it cheaper without the magnets. It still will have the dimples for installing your own magnets if you want. So if you want to save a little money and maybe magnetize it later, you can do that. You can get it unpainted, even cheaper. But you can see the quality of their paint scheme is going to be the same. So if you have them paint it, everything is going to match 100%. lot of trouble free. Got another freestanding wall here that doubles as a doorway. This is a filler piece to try to make it just a wall. Again, if you've watched a lot of my videos, I'll be repeating myself a lot. It's a lot of the same pieces. These are trifecta straight walls. They're used as freestanding, but there's also, they give you an extra floor piece here that's not in, not pre-assembled in the kit, so that you can use that wall there as a flooring wall. All right, now just get rid of these 2 extra pieces here. They give you a couple more stilts for whatever reason. You get an extra torch, and let's look at this special piece right here that everybody wants to watch this video for, is their dock system. Now when you do buy a set of docks, you get 2. So in the set you get 2, so that's kind of cool. I have it set up, I'll put it on the board here. This is how they had it set up, and if you flip the legs around, you get like a different height. So it is got some modularity there. As you can see, it changes the height pretty good. And when you're doing certain builds, you may need to adjust that height. And then they just spin around, and they just push out with a pin. And then if you've never had Dwarven Forge, it's a certain kind of material. It's bendable, but it's rigid. It's like strong, but it's got a little bit of give to it, so it's almost like a rubber, and a really hard rubber, obviously. And you're gonna get, in this situation, when you have them on the short side, you're gonna get some that are broken off looking, and they're not gonna be going in the water, which actually is cool. You're gonna get some ropes that are actually meant to be hanging down. They'll be kind of awkward, but it's very rare. There's only a couple of them like that. So primarily it's meant to have been in that configuration. And you're gonna have your broken off logs there. So really cool. They do have some pinholes in the sides for attaching them together if you wanted to put some pins in there. It's not necessary. Or they may have some future attachments later on, but all the pole attachments will fit in there if you want to put them in there. I went ahead and bought a second set. Oop, bumped the camera. Got a second set. You can get it separately if you just want the dock system. Just get the dock system, and it comes with the dock system. Also comes with these planks. And you can put these planks, obviously, like how they had them, and it's really cool. You can have a plank going to your boat. All right, so you can see the 2 water tiles here, the 6x6 and your 4x6. Get them out of here a little bit, out of the way. And let's look at the boat. I kind of showed this boat off in another video, but this is in its full glory. This is the set that it comes with. You can get the boat separately. It's got an oar. All these they're post design. They just push in and they fit pretty nice. They don't pop right out easily, but they're not in there super tight. It's got the dragon headpiece. All that, like I said, all of it can come out. And you can make it smaller. Like I said, if you watch my previous video, you'll see that they come apart like that, and you can make it smaller. So you got a big party, you got a small party, you got them covered. All right, so let's start taking some more apart. We got an LED wall. It's a freestanding wall. Comes with 1 torch. You do have an extra torch if you want to put one on the other side. It's a 3-way or 2-way switch, I guess. On this way, off, and then it'll turn this side on if you had a torch in there. You get this natural bridge piece, which is really nice. It's got a piece that doesn't come off. It's I guess it probably does. Yeah, it does come off. I've never taken it off before, so that's the first time. It spins, so you can modify it a little bit, make it shorter. have it cocked so it just looks a little bit different, more natural to whatever your build is looking like. And this goes really well with this piece here. It's a freestanding or natural bridge, but it's just like the center section. You can put some, you can just do like something like that, or you can put another plank or something connecting them. So it's kind of cool. Really nice piece. You get some stalactites here, some large ones. Really like these. They look really good. You can put them anywhere you want. Another freestanding curved wall. And some just rock structures. So if you're putting builds together, that, you know, some things have a bad edge. They try to have as many edges as possible. Nice. And usually just the bottom is the bad side, but in this case, they do it like that. You know, a couple small fiddly bits that just make your edges more natural looking, so you're not squared off. You're gonna get some a couple of these here, which are your elevating stalactites that kind of fit into a corner, kind of nice, and make it look more natural. I'm gonna show some pictures up while I'm doing this video, and try to look for the certain particular pieces in the clips there. You get one of my favorite pieces is this corner filler piece. So whenever you're building and you've got a weird corner, you can put it in that same corner, and it makes it a nice round, natural looking corner. You get a few of these, which is great. You get this natural, it fits how they're using it is in a corner, which actually looks pretty good. And then they went ahead and you can put one of these on the top of it. It's not going to be super perfect looking, but it will work. You can try to put one of these guys on there too. It's kind of a little bit too big for it. Whoop. But you can put it right in the center of your water as a rock formation. I like those pieces a lot. You're going to get a bunch of banks, which are really nice. They'll have some green liquid like washing up on the shore here. And you're going to get some straights, and then you're going to get some corners. Some more corners. Like here's a regular tile with some acid or green liquid, and then you're going to have your inside corner bank piece transitioning to water. Some more of these banks. You're going to get a nice banked piece here that's connected to a wall. So again, it's a great piece for building a water encounter. You got an opposite side, so that's very important to have a left and a right when you're going to have those ones attached to walls. I didn't get into some of the other LED pieces that are going off right now. One of the great pieces in the set is this one right here, the Stairway to Violence. I'm not sure if I had to look if the complete Stairway to Violence is the bottom and the top, or if they just call it the bottom. I believe it's this one right here, because this can be set on the ground. It can be stacked like you've seen it there. It's got two places for torches. One's right here and one right there. It is just an on and off. It comes with the bone torches. You're going to have, this is how the piece comes, and you're going to have you can put an insert in there of whatever insert you want, a standard floor, or in this case they're using a trap door. Pretty nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Here they got some more elevation by using one of their, just like a standard elevation block. It's kind of natural looking. You can flip it over whichever way you want. Obviously it's got one bad side. And then they made these tiles here, which go with your freestanding walls, and you can stack it up to get one layer of height, either on top or bottom, however you want to do it. Makes it more like natural looking rock. I like it. like that too. All right, they used this piece here to build a wall in the back, and they just used a couple of these with not using the magnets. There's magnets on the bottom, so they'll just be really loose and slippery. It'll fall over if you bump it too much, but to get that extra height is what they needed it for in this build here. You only get one of these elevation wall pieces, where your floor elevates and the wall elevates. Sorry about the auto adjusting. Really nice looking piece. You only get the one in the set though, so kind of sad on that. You get your nice corner. And you get a this is not really a corner, it's a weird piece. If you look at the shape of it, it's like an S. You can build off of it in different ways, but it is a corner piece, but it's a special type corner piece. There's two different styles of these. Then you got another corner here. It's a trifecta corner where you get your perfect curve, and or you can have it a freestanding wall, or you can just use this piece. So pretty nice. A lot of good pieces in the kit. And then you get your trifecta here. We've already got a couple of these freestanding walls, but then if you have this piece, it goes in there perfectly. And now you got a large corner area of floor space there, which is really nice. You can also flip this over like I've shown before, and it works as a bank to the water. So it's a very cool piece to have, especially in a water set, to cover a lot of ground fast. And a standard wall, not typically full standard. It's got the acid pool or gross green liquid in it, and it's got a little bit more of a transition flooring. And then the last piece we're going to show off is a doorway with an arch and a filler piece. So you got your doorway lit. It's got an arch that's removable. It does not come with a door. It comes with this wall insert. And it comes with a secret door and a treasure chest. I'm not sure if this is the treasure chest that comes with it. That's the only one I found. I went through all my pieces and I may have just lost it. It's a tiny treasure chest, so just keep that in mind. And then you got your hidden cover for your stonework. And to show you the back is also painted. So if you're using the back side in another room, it's going to work. And your switch is right there. So there's that. If you're looking at this in the background, that's the Fog Monster #1 in the clear. I used that. I'm going to be showing that off in the little video walk around in the end of this video. I'm going to do a little fog shot of that. It's pretty cool. I'm actually waiting for Fog Machine 2 to come out. I've already backed it on Kickstarter and should be getting it soon. Hopefully that's going to be even a lot cooler. I actually just bought the head unit to adapt to this one, so I don't have to buy the whole, or didn't have to get the whole thing. So these train tiles are two-sided. So if you wanted to do this adventure or this little campaign, you can do it in an acid setting. So if you wanted to get creative with that, you can. That'll work. They try to do as much as they can to make it universal in different ways. Like I said, this typically when you go to build, you build in like easy squares, and when you get these sets, you just feel like you can't do that. And then I'd have to pre-build something before you guys before I did this, and then maybe write it down, and then but if you're gonna play around, especially trying to do it live like I'm doing here, it would take a while. and I wouldn't want to do an hour-long video. And maybe if I was doing a live video or doing a live stream, I mean, I could do something like that. But you can see when you're just tinkering around with all these pieces, it's like these pieces were all meant to kind of recreate that that build. So when you start getting into trying to build something else, you're gonna have to really think about. You're gonna have to start putting all your pieces out there, and maybe go into your box of pieces and getting some more. I usually have a good idea of what I want, and I don't just put some pieces in front of me and say, okay, I'm going to build something with these pieces. I typically will, all right, I'm building something out of the mountains. I want some water. I wanted this. I've got a vision in my head of what I want, and then I get the pieces that I need. So if, I've never really been limited to, okay, I have these many pieces, and I got to build something with this. That is not good. It's not a good feeling. Then you're gonna have, it's not gonna look good is what it's gonna do, is in the end. So I think that's gonna wrap it up. Like I said, there's this is the last of the small encounters. There's one more large one. Did my voice just change right there? There's one more large one that I need to do. I've already done the ice one and the crystal caverns and the forest setting. Then there's the main large Underdoom cavern that I still need to do. So I've got one relatively large one, and then the great Big Daddy, big Underdoom one that I didn't get in Underdoom paint. I got it in standard paint, but it's still gonna look cool. So look forward to that. I'll still have some more miniature videos and stuff, so stay tuned. There's more to come. I've got lava terrain as well. I've got all 3 sets. I've got the entire Wildlands backed, so whenever that starts rolling in, I've got those too. So hey, hang out, watch them. I don't do videos every week. I don't do videos every day. I do videos when I can get to them. I do have to work to pay for this Dwarven Forge. So bear with me, guys. I'm doing this for you so you can check it out, and hopefully you decide if you want this particular kit or not, and give you my personal opinion. I like this kit. I would recommend it if you've got some water terrain already, or if you're looking at a couple different kits with water in them, like the Bestial Cliffs, or not Bestial Cliffs. Well, this one's a Smuggler's Cove, so I'm trying to remember the names of all of them. But one of the other ones I just did with the water terrain, if you want to get both of those, they kind of work together. If you got some other water terrain, they work great. So I think that's about it. You got any questions, man, post them in the comments. If there's something that I'm not really hitting on, let me know. I'll try to go in more detail. I do plan on, when I run out of shooting videos on these, I might just do my own builds. I'm also looking at doing builds of the month with my Discord group, which you can see here. I've been posting the names of some of the people on Discord. Our Discord group is Tabletop Dungeoneers, and we are growing, and we're just a bunch of hobby people, all different types of hobbies, mostly tabletop stuff, so that's why we are the Tabletop Dungeoneers. And we've been doing some challenges, and I've been interested in one of the challenges is building something around a theme, and trying to build maybe some terrain or have some kind of a story. And I'm really interested in maybe doing that, maybe if I can, So anyway, enough of that. See you again next time, guys. Later.